All right, guys, so this week we're going to be focusing on pushing our thinking about what we know about coordinate grids and problem solving with it, and really understanding what the grid is telling us and us figuring out like certain patterns. So look at this question. It says on the graph below, points S, M, and B are three vertices of a square. So they're three parts of a square, the corners, and remember another word for vertice is corner. Plot and label the fourth vertex, G, of the square. And then what are the X and Y coordinates of G? How do you know? So let's take a look here. Think about what you know about a square. What are some things you know? It has right angles, right? It also has four sides of equal length. So let's count how many units it takes us to go from S to M, and let's see what is the length of that side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So how long is that side? 5 units, right? Let's just double check and make sure from M to B it's also 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, good. So we know the sides of the square that's in this is worth 5 units. So I'm going to count. I can either count over from my S, or I can count down from my B to make the last corner. I'm probably just going to count over. Remember, I'm counting over 5 units because I want to make sure that this side length is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'm going to plot my point right there. So what this question is asking, let me put it in a different color. What this question is asking, what is this point worth? What are the X and Y coordinates? And remember, we also want to label it G. So on my answer board, I'm going to put G, and then I'm going to put my parentheses, because remember, when they want to know the coordinates, I put them inside the parentheses. Now, just review of last week. Remember, we do our X first, and then we count up. So let's go over. We can tell that that point is first over 8, and then I went up 5. So 8, 5 would be my answer. And then thinking about how do we know this? Well, we know that a square has all equal sides, and we know that that's where that point had to be, because that's what would make this side 5. And even if I counted down from B, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's how I know that that's my corner.